Good morning, traders. It's Erica at Alpha E Trades. It's Wednesday, April 14th, just about almost 15 minutes into market open here. And so let's take a look at what's happening in the markets. We are still a little sideways, however, very bullish. Currently, ES is up 4 points, NQ negative 8 points, RTY up about 23 points. So we'll see how the market treats us today. Let's take a look here at the weekly chart. Now yesterday our target 2 hit on ES at 41.30 from the weekly perspective here. That was our 141 extension. So let's take a look at this run here, traders. The breach point where the momentum started was about 39.50. We had our target 1 met at 4,007 level, and then yesterday the 41.30. Now psychological, we have 41.50, and that is the psychological resistance that I'm looking at before we can attempt a pullback. So this is the visual and what we've got going on from the weekly perspective. Now let's take a look at the daily chart here, 1440. Okay, our target 41.10 was met. Very important. This is why I say know your time frames, because every chart has a different target and projections. All right, so this was target 1. Now target 2 on the 1440 traders is 42.20. I do anticipate just a little bit of a pullback though before we get all the way to 42.20. Keep in mind these are all-time highs as well. And so we'll start to see sequential failure on the lower time frames when this does happen. And keep in mind, in a very bullish market like we have currently from an Elliott wave perspective, we are in wave 3, which is the longest and the strongest. So therefore, just take note that the pullbacks can be very shallow. And looking at what we've got going on here, no pullback just yet. Okay. On the 15-minute chart, we're starting to attempt, notice I said attempt, okay, from a 15-minute perspective here, take a look at our moving averages. Okay, we have the 50 exponential blue moving average almost trying to punch into the 200. So this tells me we're getting a little bit of price exhaustion. We're not there completely yet. Yes, these do lag, but again here looking for all signs on just a potential little pullback here if that were to happen. Okay, nothing is confirmed by all means. I'm currently flat just because we're sideways range bound here. There's no setups yet, and the bulk of the targets we have already met. Okay, let's take a look at NQ. NQ had met our target here. In the last video we had target 1 at 13,850. And we actually hit target 2 today at the 141 extension, 13,991. We're holding currently on R2. Now this is the 240-minute chart. No confirmation just yet of any pullbacks. Usually when we get pullbacks here, traders, we start with, we'll take the swing low here, and we'll draw on some fibs, and we'll see, and then we work through our fibs to see if they hold. Okay. So nothing is truly confirmed for reversal just yet on NQ, and our target has already been met here. Target 1 at the 13,850 level and 141 13,991 level. Okay, so there's no, I don't have anything to trade just yet here. Risk would be extremely large to keep trading without anything truly set up, at least from a 5-minute perspective. Okay, so that's NQ. RTY, let's take a look at RTY. Okay, RTY. Now I've noted here RTY has been attempting to have a little bit of a pullback here. Okay, now let's see if we hold here at the yellow 200 exponential moving average at 2260. That's also R3. Okay. And real quick here, let's draw on a fib. I'm curious to see. So I'm going to take a retracement from this high down to this low here. Aha. All right, so an RTY, I wouldn't expect price action to go above the 61.8 fib here, 2266. So let's see if we can hold here, and then we'll see if the market can continue and have another leg to the downside, and see if ES and NQ decide to do so as well. So with that being said here, traders, just caution on trading. I know a lot of you are frustrated. I've checked a lot of my emails this past week, and ultimately we are certainly very bullish, but this is where we can get into trouble though, trying to get in, and the run has already hit the majority, the bulk of our targets here. So patiently waiting for another setup. I don't have one just yet. One more sideways like this, I'm usually scalping from a 5-minute perspective here. Okay, so the 5-minute, let's take a look. And I don't have anything set up just yet either. Okay, from a 5-minute perspective. So patiently waiting. And with that being said, we'll see how we go tomorrow. And so the next psychological target, traders, is 4150. I don't expect us to truly close over 4150. If we do reach 4150, I do expect a little bit of a pullback here, but again, we'll have to look at the charts tomorrow and see how we go. Have a good day, and we'll be back tomorrow.